Welcome back to another episode of The Wandering Turnip explores unusual properties. Now, I've shown you properties all over the country, from the expensive houses in London, the cheap houses of the northeast, the abandoned pubs of Bradford that are for sale. But one thing that I saw recently, because it wasn't really a property, it was a telephone box for sale in Whitechapel in London. And I went to view it. Literally, it was for sale. I thought it was so fun. And it got me thinking, what other weird, strange properties or things are for sale on the property market at the moment? So I thought, let's do it. Let's make a video exploring some of the most unusual things that I could find for sale at the moment. So I have 3 properties to show you, if you can call them properties, ranging from the bonkers but brilliant to the cheap but utterly pointless, to the final secluded, remote Tolkien-y, if Tolkien is a word. So yeah, come along. And I came across one that, well, if you know my channel, it just ticks absolutely every box possible for a cool property for sale, and it is this right up here. A ginormous chimney. A mill chimney. Now, no joke, this Barrow Bridge chimney, you might recognise it. I've done a video here before, a few years ago when I went looking around Bolton. It's in Bolton. This is on sale for 300 grand. 300 grand, and you could own and live in a chimney. So I thought, we've got to go have a look. We've got to go check out what you get for your money. And yeah, just have a little mosey around it. Okay, so here is the listing for property number 1, and there it is. A giant mill chimney in Bolton, a mill chimney that Fred Dibner climbed for a bet, and it's on for 300 grand. Now, what you do get with that is you obviously get the lovely chimney. You also get a lot of land around it as well. However, this is what makes it incredible. Planning permission has gone through and been approved for this. A James Bond villain lair on the side, or should I say all around, a wonderful mill chimney. I mean, it is just perfect, isn't it? Oh, there's a video. Oh my God, let's watch this video. Okay, here we go. Barrow Bridge chimney, as I say, in Bolton, 300 grand, and look at what has been proposed. I mean, it's magnificent. I absolutely love mill chimneys, as a lot of you know. So this probably is my dream home. Now, logistically, is it possible? Because this is like a 100-year-old chimney, and building a structure halfway up it, I can imagine, isn't the easiest. And it's got an elevator. It has an elevator that goes up inside the chimney, which will take you up to this wonderful kind of open plan, I guess, whole space, suspended 50, 60 feet in the air. I mean, it is so, so cool. Now, in a minute, once this is finished, we're going to go walk around the chimney and I'll show you what it looks like, and we can make up our minds together whether this is a real thing that could happen. But that would be incredible. Every day, waking up, looking out over the skies and the trees and the hills of Bolton. I absolutely love it. Is it possible? Let's go look at the chimney and we'll figure it out. So it's tucked away in this absolutely lovely, slightly muddy forest, but that's fine. And here it is, look at that. The absolute unit of a chimney. It is such a beast, this one, it really is. And here we are at the bottom, at the base. Such a chunky one, this. So it stretches so high into the sky, this one. So yeah, your very own Bond lair up a mill chimney. Like, obviously the land and the chimney are for sale for 300 grand. That extravagant plan that they've got to go with it's gonna cost, I have no idea. I can only assume, because there's like an elevator going up in the middle of this. An elevator. Like, I have no idea how much it would end up costing, but it's absolutely nuts. Oh shit, can you get inside? So I've been to this chimney many, many times before, and I've never seen it with this open here. Should we see if we can have a little look in? Wow. This is going to be a bit sketchy, but let's try it. Wow. So you could just see there from sticking the camera in the light at the top of the chimney and some birds flapping around. But yeah, this could be yours. What a crazy property to buy. The listing as well, it feels like it was written by Dickens himself. Imagine waking each day in a home where brickwork tells of a bygone era. It's a statement, an icon, a piece of history reborn. Today, this relic of the steam age is ready for its next chapter. Oh my god, I absolutely love it. So I think the property does come with all this stuff down here as well. This nice like driveway up here from the road. You've got this little outhouse here, little shed thing, and then there is this down here as well, which I think is also part of it. So like if you got this as well, 300 grand. Like, oh my god. I would, if I had 300 grand, I would absolutely buy this chimney. I would buy it. I'd buy it and I'd just love it and keep it and care for it. I don't know if I'd be able to afford the Bond style luxury apartment spaceship thing around it. I'd probably have to live in that. But maybe if I saved up my pennies, I mean, I don't have 300 grand to buy it, so it's a bit of a pipe dream, but it's a bloody lovely pipe dream, let me tell you that. So this would be a driveway up to the chimney, and I don't know if it comes with this absolutely smashed up Nissan, but that'd be a little extra, wouldn't it? Oh wow, that truly is a smashed up Nissan. But yeah, ignore the trash that is that awful Nissan and picture, yes, you're walking up here every day, you're driving up here. If you can afford a vehicle after all the money you've spent on what would be an absolutely epic show of Grand Designs, it would be perfect to be on Grand Designs. Can you imagine Kevin MacLeod visiting me every 6 months, seeing me age rapidly, going grey quickly, running vastly out of money, but determined to turn this chimney into a forever home. I am daft enough that if I did have money, I would do that. Imagine getting that lift up there. Just keeps going on and on and on. Yes, so Barrow Bridge Chimney is a grade 2 listed building. Yeah, you can't knock it down. So whoever gets it has to keep the chimney, which is great. I hate seeing chimneys go. I love this as well, so it says on the listing, a statement project for those who dream bigger than brick and mortar. So this is the first of 3 strange properties, if you can call them properties, because they're all going to be absolutely bonkers, unusual things for sale that you may or may not actually be able to live in, depending on how, well, yeah, could you? I mean, could you? But yeah, this is the first of 3, so who knows what we'll see next. They look funny, so yeah. So let's give this a pat on the bottom and let's get on to property number 2. It's a lot cheaper, but it may be more ridiculous, so let's go find it. So before we get to the next property, I just want to do a shout out to the sponsor of this video, and it is Gentle Bands. Now they very kindly got in touch and said, can we send you a ring and sponsor a video? And I went for this absolutely awesome hand-hammered gold band. And the thing I love about Gentle Bands is they are all handcrafted. They all have their little personal touch to them. They're all imperfect. And I just think that's so, so cool, all individual. Now what I love as well is when you get your ring, you get a certificate of craftsmanship with it as well, which says the registration number, it's got the date it was created and who it was crafted by, which I just think is such a cool little touch in the world of mass-produced things that are all completely the same. I really, really like how individual this feels. And they're a family-run business. They are all made in the same workshop. And I think Gentle Bands might not be for everyone, but it really is for those people that like that connection to the products they're buying. You just know when you found the right ring, don't you? Because as soon as this arrived, it went on my finger and it has not left there. I've absolutely loved it. Made from sustainable materials, and there's a huge sale coming up. So if you use the code WT25, you're gonna get 25% off Gentle Bands. There's a whole range of different colors, styles, textures, all so unique. I just think it's so, so great. So yeah, Gentle Bands, go check them out. Right, back to the video. Okay, we are here. Well, it's somewhere around here anyway. At the second property for sale. It's the next day actually, so I've got everyone's favourite YouTubing Pom, Ted Pom, with me for the journey as we go and view the second property. Right, and it's somewhere around here. Okay, here's the for sale sign. You got the nice gates around it. Just got to figure out how to actually get into the property. 1 second. Come on, Ted. I just can't work out how to get behind the fence. Oh. Fucking idiot. The gate's just open. You can walk through. Come on, Ted. In we go. Come on. Right, there we go. So this gate comes with your lovely property. Is it that up there? No, not that there. Is it one of these houses here? No. It couldn't be this graveyard, could it? In fact, it could. This graveyard is up for sale. No joke, it's the graveyard. Like, this is what is on the market for. Let me just get this right, let me just check. £10,000. This is on the market for, this graveyard. Okay, so here is the listing for property number 2. And yeah, it is a burial ground in Keighley, or in Bradford, BD postcode, Bradford. And it's on for £10,000. Now, you might be thinking, well, land's worth a bit of money. Keep watching, you'll find out why. Personally, I'm not sure if it is worth that price tag. But there we go, you get all the graves, they come with it. They look a lot nicer in the photos. But yeah, let's have a little wander around and see what else you get with this strange purchase. Come here, darling. Right, let's pick you up. Okay, so it's far too overgrown for Ted to be able to manage to walk through the graveyard that could be yours for £10,000. Now look at it, it's actually a huge plot of land from that house up there all the way to those houses round, all the way down here. It's actually massive, and I get this a lot on my channel, people saying, oh, you're buying the land, it's the land that's valuable. But in this case, it's actually not the land that's valuable, because you can't get rid of the graves, you can't get rid of them, you have to leave them here. So it says here, although this plot is limited by the fact that it is a former burial ground, it does have vehicle access from Keighley Road. Now it also says, the burial ground is now closed with no further burials to take place, although the land must remain accessible to families wishing to tend to the graves. So the good news is that there aren't going to be any more burials here. No more people will be buried in the spooky graveyard. Bad news, you can't get rid of any of the graves. You have to leave it exactly as it is, and people are allowed to come visit their deceased relatives, loved ones, friends or family. Look at it, it's so overgrown. Maybe you can actually see, but just graves everywhere. So I like the bit on the listing that says this. And although the land must remain accessible to families wishing to tend to existing graves, the plot does provide a tranquil private amenity space. Now that sounds like corporate jargon to me, so I googled what's a private amenity space, and it says it's an outdoor area designated for the exclusive use of one or more specific residents. Now I do think this place does provide that space for certain people, but sadly all those people are dead. This is absolutely bonkers. 10 grand, what are you thinking? Would you buy the 10 grand plot that you actually can't do anything with? This is it, this could be yours. 10 grand. It's a leasehold, so it's 999-year lease, which is good, you'll have it for a long time. But there will be an obligation to undertake regular grass cutting of the plot and also to undertake general maintenance. So essentially, you're paying 10 grand to take on a job as a gardener. You're taking on a job as a gardener, you're looking after the graves, everyone can come, you can't do anything with it. It's got to be one of the weirdest, most useless things for sale at the moment online. Absolutely bonkers. 10 grand. So it's a no from me for the 10 grand graveyard. I just don't think it's worth that. I really don't want to have to pay 10 grand to become a gardener. And it would be a lot of gardening as well. Look at it all. It's absolutely crazy. And unlike the first property we saw, the chimney, obviously that was on for 300 grand. You obviously can't demolish the chimney, much like you can't demolish the graves, but at least at that other place, you did have all that space around it where you could do stuff with. You literally can't do anything here. I just pop you down again. Anyone got any idea of something that you could do with this place? I am at a loss for words. That is utterly ridiculous, but fantastic to see as we venture through England's strangest properties for sale. Right, on to the third one. Oh, what is it going to be? I mean, look at these gorgeous autumnal colours. This wonderful river running by. We're approaching property number 3, and it sure is in a fantastic location. It's a bit more expensive than this one. This one is on for £195,000, and I got to find it first. It's a bit of a trek, so apparently it's a 15-minute walk from where we're parked till you actually get to the place. Well, the main place, the main bit of it. So let's just walk and hopefully find it. I've still got the T-Pom with me. He's doing good. But yeah, what an amazing location. Ted already approves much more of this place than the graveyard. He really didn't like it, far too spooky for him. This place really is a bit of a trek to get to, but it is surrounded by this magnificent woodland, lovely rivers meeting everywhere. It is really, really nice. So I can't wait to get to what is actually for sale and show you. I think it's saying that Google Maps is saying like another 5 minutes walking. So hopefully we'll be there soon. But I am enjoying just this lovely stroll through this woodland. Not gonna lie. Oh, we're still in Bradford, by the way, or nearer to Keighley, I think. Quite the lovely shape of trees. That's quite nice. £195,000 for this place. Better be worth it after this walk. Better be worth it. So you're probably thinking, oh, that's a lovely waterfall there. A lovely waterfall in this woodland, which has been very nice to look at. But where's this thing for sale? Well, that's it. Right there is a waterfall that is on for £195,000. I'm not joking, here's the listing. Well, here it is, the final property, and it is in fact a waterfall in Goitstock Wood on for £195,000. Now, it's not just the waterfall, and I've been teasing you a little bit. It is, in fact, the entire woodland that I have been walking through on this walk. I've been teasing you. I have been teasing you. And you're probably thinking, wow, that's incredible. I could own my own woodland, this huge, beautiful space. But sadly, again, you can't really do anything with it. What could you do? It's ideal for a forest school. It's got potential for 60 days camping. Now, I'm sorry, but if I'm spending £195,000 on a woodland, I want to be able to camp for more than 60 days in the year. Now, it also says this at the bottom, because basically you can't do anything with it, so you just have to leave it as it is. But I do just love this one bit at the bottom. Potential for mobile cafe or food stall to be used on the site. So you might be able to make back the £195,000 investment by selling hot dogs or milkshakes or, I don't know, bubble tea. So not only do you get the magnificent waterfall, it is magnificent. Now, if you were thinking about swimming, you're thinking, oh, that's a nice swimming spot. Don't swim. It says this: no swimming, dangerous currents. This waterfall will trap and drown a victim. Yeah, so it's the waterfall. And it's all these woods, all this land. So there we have it. 3 absolutely bonkers things that are for sale in England at the moment. And yeah, which is your favourite? I mean, mine's got to be the Bond villain, Chimney, obviously. I seriously want to live in that. If I had the funds, I would definitely do that. I'd go with the design that they'd come up with, the ridiculous spaceship attached. That would be my dream Bond villain lair. That would be magnificent to live in. The second one, the graveyard, utterly pointless. That one feels a little bit like self-torture. I don't know why anyone would purchase that. And then the final one, the giant woodland, the wonderful walk that you are in. I mean, this is magnificent, but I mean, I feel like I can just walk through it. I feel like I can just come and enjoy it, and I don't have to spend £195,000 to do that, because I don't think you can do much with it, aside from, I don't think you can even change the name. I don't think you could change it from Goit Wood. What's it called? Goit Wood. Or Goit Stock Waterfall. I don't think you can change the name of it to like Turnip Waterfall, which would be what I'd expect after paying £195,000. But yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna keep up these unusual things for sale, because they're a lot of fun to make, they're a lot of fun to research, and more fun to come and visit. So as always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go check out some of my other ones. There's a whole range of videos out there about loads of different stuff. And yeah, bye from Ted as well. Say bye, Ted.